morning, it's Nancy today. I can't find my teeth. I know I had them somewhere. In my mouth, that's where I had them last. But then I went to bed and I put them down. And did I put them in the right place? No. So I don't have them. So you're just going to have to endure, okay? I don't know if in my mouth you can't tell. Hi. You can see my bottom teeth. See, I have teeth. Oh, well, who am I to care about such things? Okay, I wanted to tell you about something today. Now, people in the wintertime in Canada and in the north, all over wherever it's north, where it snows and the sky is white, that's because Heavenly Father has put his big comforter blanket over us to keep us warmer so that the heat doesn't all go away from the earth. I know it might not actually be completely blah, 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 but that's the story, and I'm sticking to it because it makes me accept the clouds. And when there's nothing to see but white, I have realized over the years that you need color. And so putting my hats around helps. And then all these mugs that are different colors. I guess it would be better for you if I turned on the lights, right? But outside, I have had times when I've put different colored blankets or fabric on the clothesline just so that I'll see some color. However, the problem with that is that it's the light that comes with it. When you see a flower in the summer, the bright yellow, the illumination that happens with that flower, it's as if there's a light in the flower. I mean, of course, everything has its spirit, but that light is so bright and brilliant in that flower. But in the winter, that doesn't happen. And so, putting up Christmas tree lights probably has something to do with that, because this is the solstice, and at that time of year, my mouth always goes down on one side when I'm just talking. Anyway, we're not thinking about that. Oh dear. Putting up lights outside and leaving them up all winter is the antithesis to the no color out there. And if they plug in, you see, when they don't plug in and it's just a piece of fabric on the line, the lack of light from the sun makes there be lack of brightness, and the color really kind of dulls right out. But if you put up lights outside that are plugged in, then they're not broken. Those are the light inside. There, you see the light inside? The light of God rests on the face of broken flower and tree. Anyway, when you look outside at a lot of colorful lights like this in the daytime and at nighttime, it will help you not to have that bleak feeling. Don't you just love my Christmas tree? This is my Christmas tree outside. It is a big Christmas tree. It's my Christmas forest. I think I'm going to do the unheard of. I think I'm going to put my Christmas balls on the trees outside the windows. I don't think they'll break when they fall because they're going to land on snow, which is softer than landing on the floor. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I have a lot of Christmas tree decorations. So I'm going to decorate the forest. My porch forest. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the lights. Now, I also have lights on this side of the house. Out these windows. I find the red, even though I don't really like red, but the red is such a color. It's the epitome of color. Well, yellow is the epitome of color, but red is such a contrasty thing. It stands right out. If you ever have to take photos and you need a model in your photo, like as a travel writer, when you need pictures to go with your article, you need to have people in them. So in the distance, so you don't have to get permission and everything. You have people in the distance, and if they're wearing red, that makes perfect because they stand out there. And you know how red cars stand out. So a lot of bird activity up there now, on account of all my feeders out there on the porch. This is a bird feeder. It's just a post I put in the ground. I put one in the ground outside of every window. And then I put a piece of wood on top so that I can watch the birds all winter long. I need lights in my tempo. Oh well, that's the way it is. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know all those wonderful things about color. Also, I have another thing to say. Clothes. Now, in the winter, people wear really dark, drab colors. Why? You would never see somebody with a coat that's all springtime flower prints. But why not? If it's made on a heavier material, it's going to keep you warm. It doesn't have to be a dark color. So I wear, in the winter, this is a very thin, you see, because you can't get colors like that are thick. So I wear two of them. They're both lined. I wear two of them. And the same with the top. I wear two of them. And the jacket. Of course, I put nice other colors underneath it. Those become my slips. This is the layering thing. Oh, you can see the layering happening here. It's so much more comfortable to put on a few blouses than to put on one blouse and a sweater. Somehow the sweaters are bulky. So that's what I think about color. Now, also about color. See, I'm thinking of new things as I speak, even as we speak. Flowers around the house. The red, where are my geraniums? They're getting kind of hidden. See, I have these shelves. You saw the video of the shelves, right? And on the shelves I have containers, and in each container I have a geranium. It cost me $50 one year for all the geraniums I bought to put around the house. So in the autumn, I put them back. I brought them in and I put them in these containers, which I got from the reuse center. All those. I got gold because they were bright instead of using the regular metal like I have from my other food stuff that's going used up. Anyway, so that's another way to keep my life bright in the winter. Now we shall go outside if as we can. Of course we can. Did you see the solstice last night? I did. Not the solstice. Did you see it was on the solstice, but it was not a solstice. It was called a total eclipse of the moon. No, a lunar eclipse. That's what it was. Just a second, I have to zip up the coat. Look at that cake isn't lasting too long. Okay, more about color. It's important to get your foot out of the door before you close it, don't you think? Have you ever had a problem with that before? Okay, another thing about color. See, leaving flowers up outside in the winter. My birch really kind of, does this thing. White on white. I think if I put this straight up, have to clean up in here. Okay, I want to show you now these CDs I put up there. You couldn't see them very well the other day. My, it's cold in here even. Okay. Well, this is what CDs do. Look at that color. Now this is when there's nothing to reflect. I mean, there is light to reflect, but once there's a campfire going, I didn't put any on this side, did I? Let's go back over above the door. And there's some up there, but they're facing the wrong way. We need to do some housework in here, don't we? A little tidy up is called for. See, I also have the flowers on the walls in here to give me color. I cannot say enough about color to make you happy in the winter. Okay, so that is my little epistle on color. It's important to have color in the winter when it's all white. And color that illuminates outside is all the more important. Now I'm going to light a fire, and then I'm going to show you these reflecting the fire. Maybe. Maybe I won't. I think I need to do some things inside before I make a fire out here. We shall see. Bye!